Hi gang, Dean here, and a bit of an impromptu little video this evening because I've just come across some stuff that made me want to puke. I suppose is probably the most polite way I can put it. And I know a lot of you guys like me because I tend to be a bit somewhat intense, somewhat explosive. I'm going to try and hold my we're going to hold my calm a little bit here, but I'm going to read you guys a little bit of an article. It's on Yahoo News by an author, journalist, fuck knows these days, Jack Nivison. At least he had the good decency to put his name to his article. And it's pertaining to an alleged, I'll preface this little video by saying all allegedly, case story of a satanic pedophile ring. Now, over the last 12 months, I don't think I've ever heard that sentence put together more times in my fucking life. This Epstein shit, and then to find out just how pervasive these filthy, dead shit, scumbags, you name a fucking word that I'm not supposed to say out loud, and I'm 100% certain that it is an appropriate word for these lowest of the low mongrel dogs. I make no fucking hesitation. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're a lesbian. I don't care if you're bisexual. I don't care if you're a transgendered person or gender dysphoric, whatever the fuck, right? Between consenting adults, I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to people who hurt kids, there is not a wood chipper sharp enough. There is not a shark food pontoon sinking fast enough. There is not turning these people into fertiliser fast enough way of going about it, because the children they're completely innocent. They are, other than the fact that in reality that children are the best of the human species. We deteriorate as we get older. But when they're innocent and, they rely on adults to keep them safe and to teach them and to protect them. And unfortunately, when you find out that Australia has the second highest rate of child abuse material viewership in the world, not per capita, in total, it's fucking disgusting. And I don't know how many fucking heads we need to knock off. I'm sorry, I would never advocate violence, of course. How many people need to be arrested, locked up, and put into jail cells? But here's the story. I'm going to read you a little bit of it. I don't normally do this sort of reading bullshit for you because I figure most of you are old enough and ugly enough to read for yourselves. But we're talking about a man named Landon Germanotta Mills, who, when you look at his online shit, he's got about 5 names. He seems to have added a few extras in there and some other bullshit, because I don't know, these people are fucking broken. I don't know much about his history. He claims to be a journalist, an independent journalist. But he was the alleged ringleader of a New South Wales pedophile ring that included a swimming coach from Victoria, a former police officer, and I believe a real estate agent. But let's have a bit of a look here. Let's have a fucking look, just because I'm fucking cranky. Prosecutors have argued that a man who allegedly participated in a satanic pedophile ring shouldn't be granted bail. Well, no fucking shit. No shit, unless it's proven to be completely made up, like it never happened. They got the wrong guy, which is pretty hard, I would imagine, because the people who participate in this shit, there's got to be patterns of behaviour. Like, I've looked at plenty of porn in my time. None of it involves fucking children. Actually, there's a story for you guys, and I'm sure that my hardcore Christian friends are, fuck Dana. Here's the reality. I was looking at porn one day, years ago now, right? And a virus come onto the computer and a fucking alert come across. I froze my computer. These fucking, I know I'm going a bit off kilter here, but anyway, this is what I do. I tell you the truth, and I've got no shame in it, because it's fucking life. We all go through stuff. What we don't go through, except in any way that's acceptable, is touching fucking children. Let me just point that out. But anyway, I was watching porn. I'm sure the lady had lovely breasts or whatever the case was. But the computer went ballistic and a siren dead set came over thing. You nearly shit yourself, I'm telling you. But you couldn't get it off the screen. So it just kept going, woo, 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 woo. And big flashing signs saying AFP, AFP. And what it actually said, and I've tried to read it, try to figure out what the fuck's going on here, because obviously you've got to do something. And it said, you have been seen registered as having looked at, and this list of material would have been fucking everything from grannies to fucking dogs to, you know, there was just this great big list. If you pay $148, I think it was, whatever the number was, via credit card now, we can have this thing, this virus removed and the block on your computer removed. And of course, I haven't changed that much in my old age. I mean, if you can pay $150 to get out of looking at child porn, there's a fucking serious problem or I've got a virus. So you know what I did? I rang the AFP in Canberra. I just, you know, hello, how you going? And oh, yeah, hi, how can we help, sir? I said, well, look, I was just looking at some pornography. And while I was looking at this pornography, a crazy fucking things come across the screen claiming to be you guys. Now, I'm imagining you don't really like people running around fucking charging people credit card bills for, apparently you get out of jail free for $150, which I would imagine is a very, very low bribe for such a heinous crime as anything from granny porn to bestiality to obviously kids and everything else they had on this fucking list. It was a great big list. Anyway, and I said, obviously it's a virus and these people are obviously scam artists and they can go fuck themselves. But, you know, I just wanted to make sure, one, that it's not legit, because if you fuckers are taking $150 bribes from people for that sort of shit, we need to have a talk about that as well. Alternatively, you probably want to see this link so you can try and track them down and, I don't know, stop them doing it, I would have thought. But anyway, there's a little fucking story about me. Again, nowhere to run to, baby, nowhere to hide. Anyway, on the other side of this fucking shit is this Grammata Mills fuckwit, right? With pseudos and aliases, and apparently the prosecutors are arguing that he shouldn't be granted bail. I couldn't agree fucking more. Anyway, looking at the bloke, I'm not going to leave him anywhere near any of my fucking kids, or I'm not going to leave him anywhere near any of your fucking kids. People ask me all the time about, oh, it's so good the way you are to protect your kids. No, I'll protect your fucking kids too. If there is a predator near your kids and I can fucking stop that, I will absolutely fucking do it. I don't care. Children do not deserve this shit from dead shit fuckwit adults. Now, Mr. Germanotta Mills is a self-described independent journalist. Was arrested in November and charged 7 counts of using a carriage service to make child abuse available, 3 counts of possession of child abuse, 2 counts of disseminating bestiality material, 1 count of possessing bestiality material, and 1 count of using a carriage service to access child abuse material. So, guys are dead shit, right? Again, wood chipper, boom, but we would never condone violence, I'm just saying. Now, his lawyers argued that a number of stringent conditions for bail could adequately mitigate risk to the community. Listen, dipshit, that risk has already been happened, done, he's fucked. No, fuck you. It was proposed that he would live with his mother in the small central western town of Wellington. Don't know if any of you guys who follow me are from Wellington. I know I've got a good little gang out Dubbo way. So if any of you guys are aware of this fellow, I don't know. I'm not going to say, again, I would never call for violence, but certainly I hope you don't make him feel too welcomed. Make him feel very welcomed. Anyway, I mean, a strict bail proposal would ensure his compliance with the law. He's in fucking Wellington at his mum's house. Fuck me. It was proposed the defendant would have limited access to technology. He should have no fucking access. If Ben Roberts-Smith has fucking limited access to technology, as an Australian hero, this cunt certainly doesn't deserve a phone and an internet connection. Fuck him. No permission to leave the home without his mum. Well, that's probably a good sign, but where did he learn these fucking shit behaviours? I don't know what his mum's like either. I've got to ask a few questions there. Except for when he reports to the local police station or attends an urgent medical appointment. I think of a couple of medical appointments he should deservedly be attending, but anyway, I digress. Despite the perceived seriousness of these offences, this is an applicant with a limited criminal record. He served a 2-year conditional release order imposed in 2022. Again, you know, I've bent plenty of rules. I've been borderline with some of my activities, as my enemies will happily put forward. But again, this is a fucking children's sex pest. Fuck off. A limited criminal record. How big of a criminal record do you have to have before rooting children's a fucking bad idea? Otherwise, there was no breach of that order. So hang on, sorry, I'm going to reread. Despite the perceived seriousness as an applicant with a limited criminal record, and he served a 2-year conditional release order imposed in 2022. The guy's only 26 too, let me fucking point in there. I've had 45 years to run up all my wild shit. So there's been no breaches of his bail in the past. Apparently he's only been on fucking bail in once. How many times do you need to be? The Crown Prosecutor, Mrs. Brodie, said that the conditions proposed by Mr. Wilson were inherently weak. No fucking shit. He appears to live in a town some 5 hours away with a support network that appears to be limited to his mother. While the applicant's proposed conditions would have him subject to some level of insight, his return to the community is otherwise similar to the circumstances in which he is alleged to have committed the offences. I.e., same game, same shit, same fucking kiddie fiddling fuck. It would be very difficult to practically enforce these conditions, she said. Now, this is the fucking judge. But somehow, apparently, he's on his way to Wellington, this cunt. Attention was also drawn by the prosecutor to the fact that evidence was still considered live, meaning it could still theoretically be accessed by Mr. Germanotta Mills in particular circumstance were he to skirt his conditions, i.e. he can still get access to the kiddie fucking abuse material that he's been fucking peddling. They could get access to that Telegram account. So this is all via Telegram, and I'm pretty sure that the bloke who runs Telegram wouldn't be real fucking fond of that portion of it. I know he's a free speech advocate, but can't imagine that he supports fucking child abuse. That account can be accessed by another user if they have certain credentials from another location, which I'm assuming this prick knows what his passwords are. Ultimately, the presiding judge, Justice Belinda Rigg, decided that while Mr. Germanotta Mills was facing the real likelihood of a period of full-time imprisonment, his limited criminal history meant that concerns raised by the prosecution could be sufficiently ameliorated. Jesus Christ, have a go at that for a word. Speaking at the time of arrest, the sex crimes squad commander, Jane Doherty, said police will allege in court that this international group were engaging in conversations and sharing of material which depicted child abuse and the torture of fucking children, involving symbols and rituals linked to Satanism and the occult. So these are sick fucking dead shits who certainly shouldn't be out on bail, certainly shouldn't be running around the streets of Wellington, even if mummy's holding their fucking hand. This country's fucked. We keep letting these people out. You know, and I'll fucking bobble jump and they go, well, you went DUI. No shit. There was no fucking body got hurt in my shit. Yes, could have been, sure. But these people actually are hurting fucking children, you fucking dumb fucks. You know, we could all get struck by lightning as well, Bob, but this guy is striking lightning on fucking children, you fucking spastics. I'm pretty well disgusted by that. I can't fucking believe that they've let this prick out. I don't care if he's under the supervision of his mum. I don't care about their little pedophile ring feelings. I hope every single one of them gets struck by said lightning, hit by said bus, of course, allegedly, and of course, without a call for violence, because I would never do that. We just hope that karma does its fucking thing for these people. But anyway, I just read that article. I want to vomit. I'm pretty sure most of the people who support me would want to vomit. I did throw in a bit of humour there. True story, of course. But these people are fucking, they're wrong. They're sick. They fucking, and I don't mean medically sick, they can't be treated. There is no fucking way of rehabilitating these cunts. Can't be done. And for some reason in this country, we keep patting them on the head. We're concerned about their feelings or their fucking well-being or some other bullshit. I don't fucking care about their feelings. I don't care about their well-being. I don't care about their friends and family in that context, because these people hurt fucking children. And there's no coming back from that. Anyway, I'll fucking give you, I was planning on doing my immigration policy for everyone tomorrow, but I was sitting here doing a little bit of, we'll call it homework, and come across that shit, and now I'm fucking cranky again, which I get tired. I don't want to be cranky all the time, but no wonder the country's fucked. No wonder the country's fucked. These people need to be dealt with, and we all know that there are judges and fucking barristers and lawyers, all those higher ups, quite a few of them are probably into that shit, and they need to be fucking introduced to a wood chipper as well. Anyway, guys, hope that brightened your night. Fuck me.